Yeah, hi, it's the 10th of August 2018 at 2 p.m. A few days ago, Griff sent me an email. He said, "Look, maybe you should do an introductory video and explain what it is you're doing." I said, "Griff, that's a great idea. I love it, except I don't know what I'm doing. I never have done. I've I just turned up here. Uh, I don't know why. Was it to? I sometimes think I'm just trying to figure. I need to have practice so I can create a business, make money, and that sort of thing. And other times I think I'm doing something else, and I really don't know. Yeah, but anyway, it was yeah. So I left it off of that, and then yesterday I was researching that term I was looking for, which turns out to be confirmation bias. That's what I knew it was something. Yeah, confirmation bias. Um, yeah, that's where you provide more and more evidence of to reinforce your view on something. That you've been screwed over by society, that women are no good, that marriage is no good, that I could just give you more and more evidence of why you shouldn't do it. Um, and that's what I was looking for, that term, the confirmation bias. And that's what I turned my back on. I stopped doing that. Uh, I, I just, for whatever reason, I just, no, I don't want to go here. Maybe it's just, what everybody else is doing. And I'm always a renegade. And I always take the contrary view. That could be it. But I don't know. But I just stopped doing it. But in researching, looking for the term and the one I was after, I came across this neo-tribalism, also known as cultural tribalism. And I thought, wow, that really hit a spot, because when I can't remember a lot of what I was thinking about when I first came here, but tribalism was a big part of it. And well, the reason for that was in the wild jungle and sexy cams, I got to thinking of, as being a part of a tribe. Okay, we're in the wild jungle. It's after a while the name sort of, yeah. And so, we've got all these people, in this place called the wild jungle. Well, it sort of makes sense that you're part of a tribe, doesn't it? you know, you're no longer in mass society. You're in this cyber world called the wild jungle. And yeah, the idea of tribalism sprang to mind. Well, it sort of grew slowly over time. So, I had a green screen. I put a couple of video of disco scenes up behind me. I used to dance in a long, slutty white t-shirt, nothing else, and and it was surprising because people used to just stare at me, and they called it doll dancing, DOLL, doll dancing, because I didn't move a lot. I used to pretend I was trapped in this cage of the music, of the notes, and I was inside, like in a disco. Yeah, I was in a cage, and I was bouncing against the walls of the cage, and the walls of the cage were the notes, were the music. And at other times I'd try and get out of the cage and what have you, and people had no idea what I was doing. But I sometimes, because I couldn't believe it, I'd watch all the cams and they're all sitting there staring. I knew they were staring at me because they were all focused on one thing, and it was only going to be me, wasn't it? Yeah. So I got to thinking, and then I'd show them what what I was looking at, the cams I was looking at, and they'd be lined out across both my monitors. And then the girls were starting to do naughty stuff like open their legs a little bit. Oh, oops, did I do that? And and I thought, shit, this is most probably what used to happen in tribal times. And it was worse when I put a picture of a bonfire or an open fire behind me. Oh my God, that was too much for them. Yeah, but they loved it. It was entertaining, and it stopped all this for a while. Not for long, but for a while. But anyway, so that's when I came here. I was thinking in terms of, yeah, maybe mass society is well, it's not working for me anymore. I mean, it's like a minefield. Like the minefield I used to talk about when we first got here. You walk out there, you just don't know. Whereas if I talk to you guys, now that everything's settled down a bit, I'm getting, a generic type of, or homogenous type of group uh, that are between mostly 25 to 45, and incidentally, are more than half female now. So I've gone from a group of 5% female viewers, 95% males, to now, I think yesterday, it was in the last 7 days, more women watching me than men, which is a bit unusual on a men's group, a men's channel. But that seems to be what's happening. And the funny thing is, apart from Emily, I only speak to guys, so there must be a lot of women out there that aren't saying something, or maybe they are, or maybe they're not. I don't know. I really don't know what's happening. But that's the metrics, and what I'm doing, I think, is creating an environment for a tribe of a kind. Where there are rules, unwritten, or unspoken. Basically, I've sort of set a bunch of rules. I mean, go against who you want to, but you'll probably get shot down by everybody. Everybody will knock. So maybe that's what I did. I'm just not looking to say anything you want. But everybody's going to say, knock, thought so. I don't know. But I don't have any admins or anything else. I don't have any trouble. It's good. I don't know how I've done it, but so maybe that's where this is all going. Neo-tribalism or cultural tribalism. I don't know. But see, well, the real thing is, if it is going there, I mean, we can talk. But what happens if, can we dance? Can we have meals together? Can we have drinks together? Can we have, can we get together for a corroboree or for a tribal meeting somehow? I mean, look, why not? We could all meet on Skype. The whole channel. I don't know, have a cup of coffee or something, at all different time zones. Well, I had a meal, I set up the friendly club to do this with Filipino chicks, but it just went nowhere. Without trying, I had a meal with two, I think, with Captain Bob. It was fine. He didn't think anything of it. He never can before in his life. But I don't know, like, if it is a tribe first, if it's a tribe, and how do you make it better? How do you make it more like this? Okay, how do you get it more into something that we're comfortable with, and I don't know. I'm just open to suggestions, ideas. Just let it float by, and just think, well, we could do this, or we could do that, or do something else. Don't know. It's interesting to me though. I mean, I've told you many times I don't want to make a huge channel that millions of viewers or millions of subs. Who cares? What's the point? If you've got 10 or you've got 5 million, does it really make any difference? Anyway, that's the way I see it. Neo-tribalism. I think, is that what's happening here? Are we part of a move toward neo-tribalism? Is that what's going on? We had enough of mass society, and I don't know. Interested in your thoughts. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.